The oldest trophy in international sport, the America's Cup, has arrived in San Francisco, along with the world's best skippers and sailboat racing crews. The boats are AC-45s, wing-sailed multi-hulls with masts 70 feet high. Today, August 21st, 2012, is practice racing day, and all the skippers are talking about the fierce wind that blows through the Golden Gate. I spoke with Italian skipper Max Serena. On the bay so far?
Well, it's enough to watch. I mean, they're pretty tough. Well, so far it's been, it's been the windy venue, but it's gonna be fun to watch for sure for the people from the shore, and hopefully, we don't see too many capsize during the week, which is bad for us, obviously, right. But it's part of the game. And,
Then I caught up with skipper Terry Hutchinson. Mr. Hutchinson.
My name's Terry. Mr. Hutchinson's my dad.
Okay. How you
doing? Hey,
We actually sailed against you in Metro about 20 years ago in Catalinas
in Long Beach.
Long Beach.
All right. Shit, that was a long time.
So what I want to know is, what is it like out there?
Well, there's probably not a lot better in the world, quite frankly. You know, I think today was just a small dose of what we're going to see for the rest of the regatta, and it's a pretty impressive venue, and it's a pretty impressive spot, really. I mean, San Francisco Bay doesn't really get a lot better than this, and we've been so fortunate to sail in some really great places around the world. I mean, absolutely to the nth degree.
And judging from the turnout on the day before your races start, there's quite a bit of interest. So good luck to you.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, I'm sure you all want to hear a couple of words from each of the skippers. Terry Hutchinson. Terry, pretty fruity out there today. Just tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, it was pretty much game on. The breeze was slow to build, but when it came in with a vengeance.
The condition is really tricky, and it's really narrow. You have to stay on the corridor close to the shore, so it's really difficult to sail here, but it's really interesting. Yeah.
And how much breeze was there this afternoon when we were watching you for those final fleet races?
I don't know, I'd say 24, 25, but just the density of the air, it's a strong 25 knots. And
Max Serena. Max, you had a little trip over a couple of days ago. Well, if anyone's watched it on YouTube or seen some of the pictures, rather a spectacular capsize. The blue sky looked a little upside down. How was it from your perspective?
Maybe it was spectacular for you, but not really for us. But
Russell Coates.
Oh yeah, it's a challenging venue. It's a tough place to sail, and I think we're going to see one or two mistakes, probably in every race, and it's going to reward good sailing and penalise and punish bad sailing.
So Phil, good to see you. We've asked everyone a question here, and I can see you've been picking seaweed out of your teeth. What happened today?
And just before the start of the practice race, and it just kept going down and never came back up. So it was a good ride, and I think there's a bit of damage for the boys, for us to repair tonight. And apart from that, everyone's okay, I think.
What does it actually feel like when you know that you're going down the mine?
To be honest, we went down pretty hard, I think, and it's kind of the same feeling as you go on a roller coaster when you go off that first little part of my stomach went straight up, and I just held on and closed my eyes.
Yeah, I'm with Jo from Los Angeles, and she overheard somebody say that when the breeze is up here in San Francisco, the sailors consider it sometimes bad conditions. What makes it good conditions, and what makes San Francisco potentially dangerous?
Terry, what do you got to say about that?
Well, I guess the bad conditions are when you become shark bait. But much beyond that, they all seem pretty good.
Okay, Tucker, we got one more. Go ahead.
This is probably a question for Jimmy Spithill related to the kids in front here. I'm sure one day, in the past when you were their age, you dreamed of making the America's Cup. What advice would you give these kids if they want to be sitting where you are someday?
Study hard at school.
A special guest who was out sailing today with Jimmy on Oracle Team USA Spithill. Please welcome, and a big hand for IndyCar driver J.R. Hildebrand, the 2011 Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year. So you race cars extremely fast. What was the comparison that you saw here this afternoon?
Well, I mean, I would say you don't have to be going 200 miles an hour to feel like you're hauling ass. So this was very cool.
Wow, bring it on, America's Cup. Tomorrow is the first official race.